You know, I had thought that Randy Hales was a man of his word, but apparently I'm mistaken. When he first told me about the birth of Memphis Power Pro Wrestling, he said, Jim Cornette, if you'll bring the Midnight Express down to Memphis, then I assure you I'll find quality opposition for him. But what does he do once I agree to bring the best tag team in the WWF to Memphis? What does he do? He signs a match for us to face Ricky and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express, the biggest thorns in my side that have ever existed in my entire lifetime. Well, let me tell you something, Ricky and Robert. I was there the night in the Mid-South Coliseum in 1982 when you tied those bandanas on for the first time and you formed your team. And it wasn't too long after that you were dogging the footsteps of the original Midnight Express from coast to coast and continent to continent. And then wasn't long after that, in the 90s, that it was the Heavenly Bodies in Smoky Mountain Wrestling that you were cheating at every step. Well, now I guarantee you this. This is the youngest, biggest, strongest, and leanest team that I've ever managed. The new Midnight Express. Bombastic Bob and Bodacious Bart, and we are coming June 23rd to the blast-off in the Dome at the Memphis Mid-South Coliseum, and we are going to be the dominant tag team in Memphis, Tennessee, and anywhere around there, and Ricky and Robert, you're not going to stop us. Randy Hales, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to throw a pebble in our path to greatness, but all it's going to be is a pebble, because June 23rd is going to be a red-letter day, and when the Midnight Express come to begin their reign of dominance of Memphis Power Pro Wrestling, I can assure you the Rock and Roll Express ain't going to be able to stop us. So you come on down there on the 23rd, I promise you one thing, it's going to be the dadgumdest fight you've ever seen in your life.
Jimmy Cornette bringing in the Midnight Express all Tuesday night. Blast off in the Dome, Mid-South Coliseum. If you don't have those advance tickets, you want to pick yours up now at the Coliseum, all Ticketmaster outlets. That includes Cats, Piggly Wiggly, and be there with us for Tuesday night, Mid-South Coliseum. Making his way around now, Brandon Baxter and the Music Man, Billy Joe.
You know, Corey, week after week after week, I've said the same thing, and it doesn't seem like anybody's listening. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to talk a little slower. I'm going to be right to the point, and I'm not going to pull any punches. I think that Randy Hales sucks. I think that Power Pro Wrestling sucks.
Hey, watch your language, Tom.
I think that the entire city of Memphis sucks. And to tell you the truth, you know, you would think if these people, this big television station, would have a clue. You would think Power Pro Wrestling would have a clue. Instead of putting Mr. Ratings, the female fantasy Brandon Baxter on television, they run some commercial for what? The celebration on the river, the Star Spangled Celebration? I could care less about the Star Spangled Celebration, the little kids, the fireworks. Nobody cares about that. They want to see Brandon Baxter. They want to see the female fantasy.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing.
They don't care.
Whether you care or not, I care, and people in Memphis and all of the fans care about the birth of this country. Yeah.
Oh, they do.
It means a lot to me, Brandon.
The 4th of July is just another miserable day. Is there a flag in here? Is there a flag in here anywhere? If there was a flag in here, I'd pull it right off the wall. I'd hold it out like this. I'd spit in it. I'd wad it up in a ball.
Brandon, that's enough.
That's enough. And I'd light it on fire.
No, we're not going to have that here. I promise you that. That won't happen in this television. You guys just take it on. Yeah, well, enough of that. You're not going to get on this microphone again. You just go over there somewhere. You guys try to give them an inch, they take a mile. For crying out loud. You're just going too far. You need to watch your mouth. There's a bunch of people in this country that appreciates this country, whether you do or not. Here comes Bobby Franz, and yeah, Bobby's facing Billy Joe Travis. Hey, let me tell you one thing, Beck.
And TV5 can't get him without.
Yeah, well, let me tell you one thing. You watch your mouth over here. This is one of the reasons why the spellbinder's sitting at home watching the Power Pro Wrestling program today. He's suspended for this kind of
how I
stuff.
feel.
Yeah.
I shouldn't come out here and tell the truth.
I tell you one thing, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to put up with it. And I don't even want to be associated with a guy like you that's out here talking. You watch your mouth, Brandon.
They want to see me. Do you understand that?
Enough of that stuff.
And this Tuesday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, the big blast-off in the Dome, Billy Joe Travis has Jeff Jarrett.
That's right. Let's talk about that. He's got Double J. Jeff Jarrett, he'll be rolling into the Coliseum Tuesday night, and we'll see how much singing Billy Joe will be doing at the Coliseum now.
Billy Joe made Jeff Jarrett what he is.
Oh, yeah, right. Body slam from Billy Joe Travis. Bobby Franz taking a pounding from Billy Joe as Travis follows with an elbow there.
We've been training all week. We've been watching videotapes. Billy Joe Travis is more prepared for this match with Jeff Jarrett than he has been in years. We're going to prove who the real superstars of the wrestling world are Tuesday night at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Those two will face up as one of the big feature matches. Also, Kane coming in. And later today, we're going to have footage on the Kane-Undertaker match that took place up in the WWF. The Moondog has shown up today, and he's here. And a special opponent for BJ Awesome, all still to come on the Power Hour of Power Pro Wrestling. Billy Joe, big elbow, knocks Bobby Bronze down.
He's just toying with him. He could beat him at any time. He's just warming up.
Well,
You know, this makes me sick. Well, let's get back to this 4th of July celebration and the stinking red, white, and blue.
Look, Brandon, let me tell you.
Tell me, does anybody care about the stinking red, white, and blue?
Let's don't get back to that. I'm
It's full
warning
of
you.
crime. It's full of people who were killed. It's full of drug dealers and drug addicts, and we're going to celebrate.
Let's talk about this match. Look at Bobby Bronze go. Nice drop kick. I'm not going to entertain that stuff you're talking about anymore. Bobby Bronze going up to Billy Joe. Now he's giving Billy a run for his money. He's got it cover here. One, and Billy Joe kicks out as Brandon Baxter runs over to the ring. Climbs the ropes, and look at Bobby. He's got Brandon. Yeah, give him a big punch for me, would you? Look out, Bobby. He clocked it with that guitar, let me tell you. Billy Joe Travis took that guitar and he pounded him with that thing, brother.
By Billy Joe.
A knockout punch, all right.
Bobby Brown went straight to the mat after one punch. Now let's talk about the flag, Corey.
Brandon, look, let me tell you.
I'm
You guys have had your time. You've had your interview. We had the match. Take it out of here. I'm not listening to that flag stuff anymore.
Period.
Well,
I am
tell you,
not going to leave.
we'll just get some security.
Oh, what are you going to do? Take me off the air?
Yeah, well, we're going to take your
I'm going to burn them.
Hey, Creighton.
Get the security out here. Some fan.
Hey, no, it's not a fan. I'll tell you who he is. This is Creighton Armour. He's the director of operations for this television station, one of the senior executives. That's who he is. You watch him out, Brandon. Creighton, I'm sorry.
Okay, first of all, we do not appreciate you coming out to this television station trying to tell us how to program this television station.
Yeah, Randy,
No problem with that, and I got a problem with you.
You got a problem with what?
get him out of here, Randy.
I'm sorry about this, better talk to this boy. You shut up. You don't come out bad about this television station, and you don't tell us how to operate this television station. You don't talk about the Star Spangled celebration. There are thousands of fans out here who appreciate what this television station does, and I don't like it.
I don't like it either, Creighton. I'm sorry.
Get out of here myself. We don't tolerate that. You don't have to worry about him. You're fired right now.
That's good. Yeah, he just fired Brandon Baxter. He deserves that.
You better talk to him.
Yeah.
Somebody better talk to
Creighton,
him.
I apologize. I'm
Well,
sorry.
look, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. I'm a Vietnam era veteran. I got friends who died for the flag. I got friends who didn't come back. And for you to come out here and badmouth this television station and the flag and Memphis and the fans, I got a problem with it. You better do something about it with it.
I have a problem with it.
I'm sorry, Creighton.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm sorry.
Listen, he's fired. He's out of here.
Okay, no.
Yeah, you're fired. Get out of here.
Don't fire him. Don't fire him. I tell you what, we'll do something. All right, 2 weeks from today, America celebrates its birthday. America will be 222 years old. Don't fire him. Don't fire him. That's too good for him. This is what we'll do. 2 weeks from today on Saturday, TV5 Power Pro Wrestling will not air at 11 o'clock.
Come on, say you idiot.
So we're not going to have a show at all.
We're going to have the show. We're going to have the show. But this is what we'll do. I spoke to Bill Applegate, who's also a proud veteran of the United States Army, and he's the general manager, the new general manager. Randy, you know him well. I've talked to him. He has a problem with what you said. So what we're going to do is we're going to move wrestling down on the river, down to the Star Spangled celebration, 7 o'clock. And it's going to be 100,000 American flags waving in front of you to see you go down, buddy.
Well, how about that, Randy, you guys will get together and take out Okay, yeah. Okay, great. You guys go talk. Let's get back out of here. He's had enough to say today, I guarantee you. Take a break. The Power Hour. Are we ever on the air today, huh? We'll be back with much more still to come. Stay with us.